All right.
Okay. So, my name is Sarah, and I'm going to be talking to you today about sharks and the future of sharks and us. So, when I was reading this chapter in the book, there was a quote that stood out to me, and it said that we would only save a species if we felt that it was going to be important to us now or in the future. And I feel like a lot of people are scared of sharks. So, when we think of sharks, there's going to be an advertisement. This is what we think of.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change, without passion, and without logic. It lives to kill. A mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. It is as if God created the devil, created Jaws.
So, thanks to pop culture, and we see sharks as dangerous creatures. So, I hope to show you why I think sharks are important and they should be saved. So, first I'm going to start off with some interesting facts about sharks. Like the trailer said, they've survived millions of years, approximately 400 million years, almost unchanged. And this is surprising because they're also a top predator, so they're really vulnerable to extinction because it takes about 20 to 15 years for them to reach sexual maturity. And then once they are able to reproduce, it takes 2 years for a pregnancy, and then they have about 1, at most 2 pups. So, and I put this picture up because this female shark was in a cage by itself for 7 years, and one morning the vet came in and there was a baby shark with it, so they were really confused. And egg actually started developing on its own, and they've only seen this once or twice with sharks, so it was really interesting. And this is my graphic. Another interesting fact is that for every 1 person killed by a shark, that's 10 sharks. So 10 million sharks are killed by humans. Most people are really afraid of shark attacks, but you're actually more likely to die from bee stings or getting struck by lightning. And then the reasons sharks are killed are for their jaw bones as like trophy jaws, or the teeth, and I actually have a shark tooth earring on. And they also get caught in bycatch and for their fins and meat. So not only are we actively hunting sharks and causing them to go extinct, but we're also degrading and destroying their habitat. So I'm sure many of you have heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Heap. There's actually, I didn't know this, but there's actually 2, one between California and Hawaii, another one over by Asia, and they're connected by a current, and they're composed of high concentrations of plastic particles, chemical sludge, and debris. And the particles are so small that it makes it hard to clean up, and this is negatively affecting our oceans. So 1 million marine bird species die every year, and albatross was found recently with plastic in its stomach from 1940s, which I thought was crazy. And this is a beach in Hawaii, and that's a shark carcass, and this is all the trash that washed up, which is incredible. Oil spills. We remember the Gulf oil spill in 2010. We saw a lot of pictures of birds covered in oil and what happened to fish, but it actually pushed the sharks closer to the Florida beaches, so that scared swimmers. The oil can kill sharks if it gets into their gills and their breathing, so it suffocates them. The oil also poisons smaller fish, and then the sharks eat the smaller fish, so it poisons the sharks essentially. And then overfishing and overharvesting. It's predicted that by 2050 our oceans will have no more tuna among a lot of other species. So here's an example of a trophic cascade. This is off the coast of Maine. So since 1950, 99% of shark populations off the coast of Maine have decreased, which is insane. So apex predator are gone. So the mesopredator, the common-nosed rays, have been able to reproduce because they aren't being eaten as much. And then these Caponi's rays are eating the bay scallops, which is ruining the bay scallop fishing industry. So, yeah. And shark research could also lead to new medicines. This is a picture of shark capsules. They're thought to have the ability to prevent growth of new blood cells. This would lead to anti-cancer properties and anti-tumor activity. Squalene, also found in sharks, is thought to cure adult macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of blindness. And they also could be good for appetite suppressant activity, and they're really good research models because they've been around for so long. And I'm going to talk about the shark finning debate that we had a little conversation on TED. So 100 million sharks are killed every year, and 73 million go to shark fin soup. And if you don't know what shark finning is, it's when sharks are caught and their fins are cut off, and then 98% is wasted and thrown back into the ocean for them to die. So our question was, should shark fishing be banned? And I just want to pull out some things that I thought were interesting. Most people said that shark fishing shouldn't be banned because it'll still illegally happen, but definitely more strict regulations. And Matt says that it's a cultural tradition, but since it's causing animals to go extinct, it should be changed or reevaluated. Neil says that a study in Hong Kong showed that 65% of couples getting married were choosing not to serve shark fin soup, which was pretty positive, I thought. The idea of shark fisheries was also brought up, but that is kind of a crazy idea because they require so much space and thousands of pounds of food or of other fish, so that would be not really cost effective. And then one other person said that we should just end all commercial fishing, farming, and industry, and that will solve our problem. So I like this graph because it shows the value of sharks when they're alive versus just their fins. So one shark is worth $2 million, whereas the fins, I think the soup goes for $100, or the fins are like $500, $800. So the tourism industry, people go to scuba dive and snorkel and cage dive to see sharks. So they're worth a lot more alive. And what you can do, Shark Free Marina is mostly in the US, but all over the world, and they're an organization, and if you have sharks on your boat in this Shark Free Marina, you can't dock your boat there. Also, Shark Truth is spreading awareness, mostly throughout Asia, about shark finning. So I wanted to end with a quote by the author of Jaws. He says, "I couldn't possibly write Jaws today. We know so much more about sharks, and just as important about our position as the single most careless, voracious, omnivorous destroyer of life on Earth, that the notion of demonizing a fish strikes me as insane." So yeah, just want to think who the predator is.